empiric.
Too small.
Minister, let me speak. You will not allow me speak. You see, if you can just keep quiet and be calm and just allow me speak, I'll be happy.
Nigeria's Minister of Works, David Umahi, engaged in a heated on-air confrontation with anchor Rufai Oseni during a live interview on a Rise Television's program, The Morning Show. The exchange escalated quickly, with Umahi repeatedly telling Oseni to keep quiet and dismissing him as...
Okay. Number one.
So please respond.
Stop.
All right, Minister Umahi, you have the floor now to please respond to the questions that have been posed to you.
Okay. Number one, this guy makes me, it makes me, to laugh, at a very high level of ignorance. I was in EDO State and I said, listen, the president has directed, 100 kilometers of the coastal highway to pass through EDO State. And this man is asking me how much per kilometer. This 100 kilometers has not been designed. There has not been a soil report on it. And so why are you asking me, is it to name a child or to do a birthday for a child that is still in the belly of, a mother? That's what he said. So, and he's doing it, what is the cost per kilometer? What is the cost per kilometer? Listen, in this kind of project, you are not dealing with a cost per kilometer. You can't say this is an average cost per kilometer. So I'm teaching you English now. You can talk about an average cost per kilometer because every 1 kilometer is different in cost from the other kilometer. So you can talk about cost, average cost per kilometer. Now, Rufai. That project has not been designed. The soil report is not out. That process is ongoing. And when that is done, the ministry will do their own, evaluation. We now go to BPP and ask for selective tendering of the project. And when people have tendered, then we will now evaluate and send back to BPP. BPP will now evaluate and we send back to Federal Executive Council. It is at the end of Federal Executive Council approval that will be able to say this project is costing this amount and the average cost is this amount. Did I answer you?
Okay, so you have not designed that project, yes. What about the cost per kilometer of the one you have done thus far? Can you also tell us the details of the cost per kilometer and the over 700 billion Dutch bank loan? Can you also tell us more about that? Has that loan been used? What part of that loan have been used and what are the terms of that loan?
Yes, these are elementary questions, and it makes no sense. A process is ongoing. Payments is being made, and you are saying how has this money been utilized? The money is meant for the project, and the money will be paid according to work done. When a certificate is generated and that certificate is approved through a process in Ministry of Works, and then it will be given to the funders, and the funders will come and they will check, is this work done? And if it is done, they will release the foreign component of that loan. That is the process. And if I have to continue to teach Rufai this profession, then there must be payment for it, because it's darkening counsel without knowledge.
So the cost per kilometer of the work done thus far, Minister Umahi.
All right, Minister.
Cost per kilometer of the work done thus far.
This is elementary. How can you be asking for cost per kilometer in the process of construction? No.
The full interview, which lasted about 45 minutes, has generated mixed reactions online. So